I just got a Magikarp on Wonder Trade. Hey guys, what's up? It's the Bluehead Cyborg here, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. In the last episode, we went around hunting for clues as to who Sayaka's killer was. In this episode, we are going to go hunt down Chihiro, because there was some strange numbering on the wall. And who better to ask about strange numbers than the programmer herself. But let's have a quick look in this classroom first. This blackboard belongs to us now, Secret Beauty. Oh, hello. Why are you in here? Because someone just took your own life, and I've been living with someone like that. I may vomit. Is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? Mastermind was really going to get involved. They would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. Hey, how's your investigation going? Wait, I told you, I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it.
This is very suspicious.
Sayaka killed in your room, right? What proof do we need? We already know the truth. She doesn't trust me at all. Right, well... I wonder if there's a time limit on the investigation. That's a good point. Ooh, another Monokuma coin. Right, let's leave this room. And go find Chihiro! Wrong way. Oh, well, Celeste is here. You have say. No, do you have any clues or anything? Okay, clues. That's just greeting. No, cup doesn't leave it at that. What secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then, so do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well...
So annoying. As you fumble around, fishing blindly for clues. So, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. Scene of the crime, naturally. Or I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? It's a perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem, which is...
As for me...
The place is filthy. I'd rather die than set foot in there. I'm trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... bitch. So basically, I'm guessing if you get stuck investigating, people are all around who can be kind of like, hey, have you thought about checking here? And in which case, you know... But again, I've already got some knowledge because of watching the anime, so... Alrighty then. So both of these I need to talk to.
Huh?
What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or... could she maybe know more and she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Alright, and you. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No, gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now, I've had enough. Gotta break free. I want to break free. I want to break free. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. Oh, it's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me. He said it belongs to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said if I've controlled that crystal ball, controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Somebody must have come by and snatched it. It's in the laundry room? So anyone could have found it and taken it. Ooh. Thanks, Hero, that's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I was afraid to ask, how much did you pay for that thing? I think I saved it for 2 full years. It must be like $1 million. $1 million? Pretty cheap, actually, considering giving you the power to control the world. It's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. I feel much the same. Right. You mentioned the laundry room there. Let's go check the laundry room. Which is through here. Let's talk to Taka. Doctor was no put on it to show his room is right.
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget beam! Sorry, just a little joke, right? Even I do jokes sometimes. You know, oh. I need to watch the DVD as well. But very quickly, before I watch the DVD, I'll check the laundry room, because the DVD might be the thing that triggers the class trial starting, and I want to make sure I've got everything. Still talking about the swimsuit. And the magazine. Oh. Okay, so that's seriously it. Well, there's nothing here. Let's go watch that DVD then, shall we, and see exactly what it was that Sayaka was so incredibly afraid of. I mean, even compared to everybody else's reactions, that was extreme, to be sure. Should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. DVD Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sit down from the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friend she had said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. See, that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. The vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Jesus. Without warning, the video cut off. Oh man. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. This trying to save us even able to get them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Oh, what's this? I was right, though. This did trigger class trial.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Well, that's the mystery of the red door. Door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. No, this is gonna fast travel me there, eh? Ooh. That is some ominous as hell music. And here's everyone. You're late, Bakuto! We've been waiting for you! But you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are!
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial! There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but... I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? One who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Well then.
Got it!
I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe we are obviously leaning that way. Let's see what everyone has to say. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
What the heck?
Can't help but wonder whoever killed Psycho's Queen right now. No, not you, Celeste. So Fukawa. So insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive. Leon?
You know what I mean.
Well, it did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Yamada.
So those schoolmates must become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Knighty's final curtain call.
Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Bondo.
Why?
So whoever stuck us here, you took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
You gotta go through this crash trial thing? If you want to confess, guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Sakura.
Hey.
There's no point standing around here. Set a resolve and step into the future. Chihiro.
I'm sorry.
Ilya, I wasn't able to do any looking or anything. Is this really how Psycho wants to find out who killed her?
And what do you have to say? Let's get started. I guess we'd better. There's no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. Said before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. A sealed box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school basement. I wonder if this sour death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh!
Well, that is not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Oh.
You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Cuffs took shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up.
We did what he said and found our seats. We've got two pictures crossed out. Sayaka and Junko. So everyone can see everyone else, which also made it easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there.
They're not sat, they're stood.
And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly fate. A deadly class trial. I'm not going to end it here because... What's this? Class trial? Yeah. Mentioned. Can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him, even with a dead body laying in his bathroom? Open the e-handbook. So these truth bullets I've been collecting. So this is all my defense then. Set skills. What even is this? Increase your truth bullet rates of fire effective during the non-stop debate and the bullet time battle final strike. Costs 3. Melodious voice increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during the bullet time battle. Okay, so I'm guessing these are things gonna help me. What even are the controls for this? I'm guessing that it's gonna tell me now.
Let's begin with a basic explanation
good.
of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If
I like how
you
the whole
can
style's
figure
changed.
out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before
True.
we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Okay.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Yeah, but I know.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were
Yeah.
only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh,
Good
no
question.
reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Well, here goes. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. I have no idea what I'm doing. Things progress during each class trial. You engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause, so to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the WASD keys to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. Press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Right, I'm going to have to concentrate here, I think. Evidence of a struggle. That's my only truth bullet in this.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Oh, just move around this.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Yes.
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong. Break.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Yeah.
With the way
That
things
is-
had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
I mean, come on. How else would things be slashed up like that?
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Nope.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer
Yes.
followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Yes.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Chihiro didn't even look at the scene.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
It is a real trap. You just determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Okay, so next debate. Make your arguments. Kitchen knife sets.
So what was used to kill her?
Good
Was
question.
some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yes.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, not some random knife. It's from the kitchen.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Where else would they just have a knife on them? That wasn't supplied by Monokuma. There was toolkits and sewing kits. That's it. He didn't provide anything else. No weapons of any kind, otherwise he could have just flooded the place with guns.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh,
Correct.
yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you,
We can
Kyoko.
talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Thank God for somebody being level-headed. That's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would I like to hear more? Absolutely. And concentrate by holding down the space key. Concentrating time will slow down so you pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. Top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easy to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. The focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. So it's like a first-person shooter at this point. That's awesome! Make your arguments. They always count.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yep.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in.
Nope. Didn't do it in secret.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Nope.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well,
I will say it.
what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to watch my class, when the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared when you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
Aha!
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Thank
the
you.
knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay,
Yes.
Then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
There's no point in that.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other
Cool.
words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Precisely.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Exactly.
What if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Thank you, Monokuma.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall. and I didn't take the knife.
Yes.
So I'm not the killer.
Okay,
Yes.
so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
She wouldn't implicate
Sure,
herself like that.
But can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Yeah.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Come on.
Just spit it out already.
Exactly.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not
Oh, no.
allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Precisely, Chihiro,
So,
which is how me and
I don't
Sayaka were able
think
to get
that's a
away with it.
problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
And
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
And
Why
that person
didn't you
was.
say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Uh-oh. Somebody's not here. What are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Yeah. Okay, so the person who took the knife in the kitchen room was
I got it!
Sayaka.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And
Yeah.
thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
Damn.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Are you sure,
So you're
Makoto?
saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Oh god. Yakuya.
He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
No!
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn it, no! Don't do something you could blame me for the murder. Don't you understand? They convict me, everyone's gonna die!
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Oh, thank God someone has a
Because you see,
level
if
head.
the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
I'd like to know that
Something
as well.
was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
The first Hangman's Gambit. What the hell is that? As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. To deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. Shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. This gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well, good luck and have fun. This should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. Just figure out what that something is. Is it the hair from the lint roller? Yeah, it's hair. Damn it. Come on. Oh, you've got to hit them more than once.
Now I understand.
So the more it gets towards red, you gotta shoot them multiple times. Oh,
That's
would have
right.
helped if they said.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yep.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Yeah.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
She was dead in the bathroom. How could you remove evidence that she was there?
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Exactly.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Exactly.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you
Thank you.
sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
God damn it.
There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Besides the fact that, you know, he was clearly in love with Sayaka.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Yeah.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah. Then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do
Yes,
you
they
mean?
do.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Oh, I remember. She wants to get in the bathroom. The evidence that proves that it is the object the killer broke. Come on. Bathroom doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
It's throwing me into some things which I have no idea what it's doing.
What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Yep.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Aha.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Well,
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.